to item 11, CFO report. Joe?
Yeah, there you go. You can control the mouse if you want.
Okay, for the month of July, the total patient revenue was $7,459,000. That was lower than budget by $321,000, higher than last year by $422,000. Net revenue came in at 30.72% for the month versus 33.22% for the budget and 29.9% last year. Total operating expenses of $2,896,000. That was lower than budget by $24,000, higher than last year by $171,000. And most of that was in salaries and wages. Salaries and wages were higher than last year by $197,000. Had an operating loss in the month of $604,000, which was higher than budget by $269,000, higher than last year by $14,000. Had a net loss in the month of $47,000. That compared to a budgeted net income of $236,000, made that lower than budget by $283,000. And compared to last year, net income of $12,000 was lower than last year by $59,000. Year-to-date, the total patient revenue is $76,772,000, higher than budget by $1,034,000, higher than last year by $7,059,000. Net revenue is 29.69% year-to-date versus 33.4 budget and 34.3 last year. Total operating expenses year-to-date, $28,336,000. And that was lower than budget by $230,000, higher than last year by $1,822,000. And most of that again is coming from wages and benefits combined were higher than last year by $1,678,000. Year-to-date operating loss was $5,539,000 and a net income year-to-date of $116,000. Property taxes were higher than last year by $213,000 for the month and higher year-to-date by $2,204,000. Total cash end of June, $7,354,000. That gave us days of cash of 82. In the month of September, we will be receiving net uncompensated care monies of $1 million net. So that'll ensure we have a positive net income for the year. And that'll help reduce that goes up above, so that'll help reduce our operating loss also for the year.
The 1.6 million you see there, wage and benefits, a big chunk of that is the hospitals program that wasn't budgeted last year. So that's where